Hello everybody, Assassionator here with another Halo Infinite video. This time it's going to be for the Season 2 information blowout. So those of you who haven't really kept up with what Season 2 has to offer and you only know the basics, I'm going to basically be breaking it all down for you, giving you all the info from all the interviews, the tweets, the post, all that. I'm going to basically put it all into this video. So obviously there's a lot of things I don't know that obviously I wasn't able to find, but anything that I do know as solid info, not rumors, I will provide in this video. So hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, make sure to hit that like button. So let's go ahead and get started. So Season 2 starts on May 3rd at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I have included the launch time map on screen right now, so you go and check it out for your time zone. Season 2 will run from May 3rd to November 7th. Yes, that's another 6-month season, but hopefully this will be the last, because even 343 isn't happy with the 6-month season and would like to get us down to 3 months per season. Season 2 is called Lone Wolves, and everything in the season will be themed around that concept of lone wolves, which means the items in the battle pass will have items that are like taped together, Mickey Mouse together, whatever you want to call it, because you have to improvise if you are a lone wolf. You also have to scavenge, so you're getting whatever parts you can to make whatever parts you can to be able to survive. And that's what we're going to be seeing in a lot of the items in the battle pass. We'll see our first narrative event, which will basically have story cutscenes featuring your Spartan, the Spartan that you're using in multiplayer. So whatever coding you're using, whatever helmet, whatever visor will all be in that cutscene. So your Spartan will be at the center of an ongoing, evolving storyline that will continue into future seasons. The first narrative event will run from May 3rd to May 16th. So that means day 1, when Season 2 drops, this narrative event will be going on. The event's name will be Interference. It'll have an event pass with 10 tiers, which means 10 items. The game mode during this event will be Last Spartan Standing on the Breaker map. This narrative event looks really cool and interesting. I look forward to seeing how it evolves, how your character actually plays into it. And you know, I'm a sucker for lore, especially in the Halo universe, so this is kind of right up my alley. So next up are the 2 new maps that are coming in Season 2, which are Catalyst and Breaker. Catalyst is an arena map, so your 4v4 type gameplay modes will be played on maps like Catalyst. And Breaker will be for those big team battle modes, including the all-new game mode, Last Spartan Standing. Catalyst is an asymmetrical map nest high up inside of an expansive tunnel like Forerunner structure. You'll find waterfalls pouring down and around suspended catwalks, overgrown cathedral walls, and a light bridge connecting the sides of the map together. Breaker, on the other hand, is set in a banished scrapyard. Each team's base is a huge chunk of the ship's debris, divided by a plasma cutter structured in the middle of the map. The beam is the dynamic element of the map that presents both opportunities and challenging gameplay. Both maps look unique and different than what we've had in Halo Infinite so far, so I'm looking forward to actually playing on these. Next up is the 3 new game modes that we'll be getting in Season 2. The first being Last Spartan Standing. This game mode will be available as the event game mode on May 3rd. After that, it'll be available as a game mode just for you to play on the big team battle maps. And it'll be actually on any big team battle map you'll be able to play this game mode. So the rules for this game mode are, it's a free for all. 12 players will spawn on a big team battle map with confined loadouts, and 5 respawns per player. Once a player runs out of respawns, they can no longer participate in that match. They can move on to another one, kind of like in most of the popular battle royales, but this is not a battle royale. If a player gets a kill, they can upgrade to a different weapon, or choose to stick with the weapon that they currently have if it's one that they're really good with. Like some of the players, if they get a battle rifle, they'll just want to stick with that battle rifle. They don't need anything different. The winner is the player still alive when the other 11 have ran out of respawns. The next new game mode would be King of the Hill. I couldn't find any details on when this one will become available, but I highly doubt it's going to be on May 3rd, so look out in the future for more info on this one. But as far as the rules go, a neutral hill will spawn on the map, and the 2 teams will battle it out to control the hill. Every second inside of an uncontested hill is 1 point in your team's capture bar. And when that capture bar is filled, you'll score 1 point for your team. The third game mode, Land Grab, will launch with the Fracture event called Entrenched, and that will be on May 24th. Then, like with Last Spartan Standing, after that event has concluded, it'll be available outside the event for you to play whenever you want. The rules for this game mode are, at the start of the match, there will be 3 neutral zones. When a player captures a zone, it's blocked and gives that team a point. After all 3 zones have been captured, 3 more will spawn. First team to 11 points wins. Now these game modes look like a fun addition, but I still have to ask, where's Infection? I mean, it's a very simple game mode to make. I just don't know why it hasn't been brought into the game, why it hasn't been announced. But maybe it'll be an event game mode that just hasn't been announced, because obviously they don't want to say anything about that event just yet. Next up is the Fracture event Entrenched, and I'm assuming that the Fracture event this time around will kind of be like the last one, the Fracture Tenrai event, where it goes over multiple weeks. Each week you get to move up, let's say 10 tiers or so, total of probably 30 tiers if I'm, just kind of assuming here, but most likely that's pretty accurate. Now this time around, the armor core that you'll get, and you'll get items for, is the Eagle Strike armor core. As you can see, some concept on screen right now. Now week 1 will take place between May 24th and May 30th. So a few weeks from now, but with most things in Halo Infinite, we're kind of used to waiting. Now the narrative event, so narrative event number 2, will take place between July 19th and August 1st. And that one has the name Alpha Pack, which once again kind of goes with the lone wolf type theme. Again, not very many details around that event, but I'm assuming they want to keep that hush hush until closer to that event, because they don't want to give any details of what's going to happen in the narrative event 1. Then we have the Battle Pass. Again, another 100 tiers. There's going to be a free armor core this time. Last time it wasn't free, but there was the Mark 5B that you were able to get if you were a premium pass holder. I did do a video on Season 1's Premium Battle Pass versus Season 2's Premium Battle Pass, so go ahead and check that video out for a little bit more detail on my opinion on which pass kind of did it better, I guess. Now some info about the never-ending season passes that you might not know. The Premium Season Pass never expires. The keyword here is premium, because if you did not buy the Season 1 Premium Pass, you cannot go back and finish off Season 1's Battle Pass, unless you go ahead and purchase it. Basically, it's going to take you right into Season 2's Battle Pass, and you'll basically continue there. Again, if you want to purchase the Premium, you can go ahead and do that. And with this being 6 months long, I mean, there's a lot of people who could probably do Season 1 Battle Pass and Season 2 Battle Pass all within the Season 2 time frame. Now, if you do decide to go back and get the Season 1 Premium Battle Pass, you'll actually continue on that pass, unlocking everything before that was in the Premium tier that you didn't get. So those of you new to Halo will never miss out on the Battle Passes as long as you're willing to purchase the Premium. Now, with Season 2 hitting, you will get the rank reset and the new rank rewards. The new rank rewards will be ranked emblems with a lone wolf twist on them, as you can kind of see one of them on screen right now. Season 2 will also offer the option to adjust a slider that adjusts the thickness of player outlines all the way down to 0. So if you want to actually play with not knowing if that's a friend or enemy based on the outline, you can do that. The name will actually appear above the player if they are a teammate. So that's one way of kind of knowing. I believe Call of Duty does it that way. 343 is still working on better ultimate weekly rewards, so no more emblems, kind of like what we've seen over the last few weeks. And the Season 2 Week 3 reward is a Razorback coding, as you see on screen. So overall, looking forward to all that goodness, because most of you, if you've been around here long enough, you kind of know I've been grinding away for, I want to say, the first 20 of the ultimates. I have those. I kind of backed off the last 3, and then I'm back this week. They're working on better challenges, so no more challenges based on other people's skills like the Killjoy challenge. They've already shown that they've already made adjustments in Season 1, but they're going to continue to make adjustments in Season 2 based on obviously what people say. The shop will continue to get improvements. They'll be trying to still balance items and their value to try to hit that happy medium with the customer in mind. As far as cross-core customization, they are looking into making it so that Season 2 items are usable across all regular cores. And what I mean by regular cores is that they don't have any plans to make the Fracture core pieces cross-core compatible, since those pieces are so different. Some of the things that they fixed from Season 1 into Season 2 are the shoulder pad on George's armor kit will now be textured. The Cyber Showdown items won't be off-centered, and what I'm talking about are the glasses and the mohawk. In the campaign, they'll be getting an update/fix, which will be removing the tank gun Easter egg. Hope all of you got to try that out. It was a whole lot of fun, but now it'll live on in YouTube. Some quality of life things that they're looking to address in Season 2, but might extend past that, are cheating, rank experiences, playlist issues, network, desync, bugs, match XP, and Spartan career. These things will be delivered via drop pods, is what they're calling it, and they're going to try to drop at least one a month with some small fixes. They're not going to say what's in the drop pods because they're going to drop what is ready when it's ready. This will make it so they don't have to wait for season updates. 343 also mentioned Forge and the open beta, which will happen in Season 2, targeting September. So this open beta will be the full feature toolset. But what's in there day one in the beta is not going to be everything that's there, because they're going to continue this as basically a live service just like the regular game. They're going to add new features, new palettes, and everything like that. It's going to be ever evolving. Now, co-op campaign, they're going to have network co-op campaign, but they will not have split screen until maybe Season 3. But as far as the network co-op campaign, they stated they have made awesome progress and they're aiming to release this in late August, but obviously that goes down to flighting. So look out for that flight in the future. You might get lucky to get chosen to actually check this out. And to go with that co-op campaign, they also talked about mission replay. Again, awesome progress, and they're aiming for late August. And this too will be offered in the flighting. Now, the last but not least section would be Hcs Team Codings. They will have, on May 3rd, a new version 2 Team Codings. And what these will include seem to be what was included in the version 1 plus a vehicle coding, because I saw obviously the Warthogs with the Team Codings. They'll have Team Codings for other weapons besides the BR. I saw an AR and the pistol with the Team Codings. And there'll be Team Weapon Charms. But as far as the armor goes, it to me looks to be the same exact coding, but I could be wrong on that. I'll have to wait and see when it's actually released, because there's not really a whole lot of details, just the video. So that wraps up this video. Hopefully it brought you all of the info that you need in less than 15 minutes. So now you're ready for May 3rd when Season 2 drops in a couple of days. I look forward to playing with you, playing against you, and just doing what we do here in Halo Infinite. But until next time, Assassinator's out.